Joining me now in Jerusalem is New York Times best-selling author and founding member of the Alliance for the Peace of Jerusalem, Joel Rosenberg. Great to have you with us today.
Great to be with you, Shannon. Welcome to Jerusalem.
Thank you very much. It's such a fascinating, beautiful area. We've really enjoyed our time here, though it's been quick. Not surprising that the Palestinian lawmaker you just heard from didn't appreciate the vice president's use of the Bible. Also hearing from the top Palestinian negotiator, whom we talked with a couple of days ago in Ramallah, saying this: the messianic discourse of Pence is a gift to extremists and has proven that the U.S. administration is part of the problem rather than the solution. Not surprising.
Actually, it is surprising. I mean, it's not surprising that the top Palestinian leadership is so upset. But it's surprising in the sense that Pence said, he concluded the entire speech, I was there, we need to pray for the peace of Jerusalem. He called for Palestinians to come back to the table. He's saying that the boundaries of Jerusalem aren't even settled, right? He reiterated what President Trump had said in his Jerusalem announcement in December. The point is, this is the moment for Palestinian leaders to say, they're not negotiated, they're not final, great, let's have that discussion. Now, Jerusalem is the toughest issue in this conflict, and it's a divisive one, but it's not clear why the Palestinian leadership is saying, we won't talk, forget it, it's over. Your interview with Saeb Erekat was illuminating and fascinating. And Mahmoud Abbas saying in a big speech the other day that, to the Palestinian leadership, you may not see me again. This may be my last speech. We may be heading for a post-Abbas era. It's not clear where the process goes from there, then.
Yeah, and it's interesting because with Erekat, I continually pushed the fact that the president did have nuance to what he said, that he wanted this to be about, we're not deciding the borders or the boundaries, we're not making any final assessment, we're the U.S., we're outside, we're just saying that we're recognizing Jerusalem as the capital, you all will work out those details. To Erekat, there was no difference. He said, we heard the headline and that's it.
That's right, and I think that's a challenge. I know that Vice President Pence spoke to President El-Sisi in Egypt and in King Abdullah in Jordan about this, which is a very sensitive issue. But it is interesting that effectively what the president and vice president are saying is West Jerusalem is a set issue. And it has been. The Palestinians aren't asking, really, I mean, at the leadership level, for West Jerusalem. So the debate is over East Jerusalem or some neighborhoods in East Jerusalem. So if they don't negotiate, then generations of Palestinian suffering go on ad infinitum. It's not clear how this leadership, Abbas and Erekat, what their plan is. We pray for Saeb Erekat. You were talking to him about his health. He's just had a lung transplant in the United States. I'm so glad that has gone well. But these men seem tired of the, and I think everybody in the region is tired of the fight. But if you won't sit down and negotiate, it's not clear how to make the situation better.
Right. You don't have a voice.
I thought the Pence speech was excellent in calling for peace, saying and clarifying the president's positions, but affirming that the United States is with Israel as an ally, but it's also with Jordan as an ally, Egypt with an ally. And in fact, Pence noted, many people think peace is not possible, but this is not theoretical. The vice president was saying the United States has helped Egypt make peace with Israel, and Israel make peace with Jordan. Two of the most difficult elements of this conflict have been dealt with, and these treaties have lasted. So the question now is, but it lasted, that those treaties happened because men were willing to sit down and make hard choices face to face. I'm sympathetic to the Palestinians, but I don't understand how they make their life better for their people if they won't sit down.
And I repeatedly asked Erekat what would get them back to the table. I mean, I'm no peace negotiator, so he's not going to tell me, but there was just no answer he could give me short of them revoking what they just said about Jerusalem, and we know that's not going to happen. So thank you very much for your insights.
It's great to be with you, and these are interesting days and challenging moments.
Yeah, well, we appreciate your expertise. Thank you.